afraid you've lost it all, unsure of what the future holds, and now I can hear your call tonight. Too late to turn back now, and you'll be safe and sound. I know that we'll make it through the night. I'll try every river in your eyes. I'll light up the darkness in your mind. Remember when life feels so unfair. Hold on, we're almost there. Whenever the storm is closing in, I fight all your demons and your sins. And when you feel lost now, don't be scared. Hold on, we're almost there. Hold on, we're almost there. Hold on, we're almost there. Towards a brand new life, we travel side by side. I know it's time to leave the pain behind. There's a place where we can grow, from now until we're gray and old. I know the love we long for we will find. I'll try every river in your eyes. I'll light up the darkness in your mind. Remember when life feels so
Bruh.
Hey, traders, welcome to episode 811 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here, and I appreciate it. It is patron night, so just going to be hanging out with the folks in the Discord, the voice chat, but no big deal, man. Sometimes these nights turn out to be magic, where I get wrecked, or we all get wrecked. Or maybe, just maybe, sometimes Iranian top commanders named General Qasem Soleimani will get wrecked, right? Which he did. He got killed in a U.S. drone strike in Baghdad, and oil's pumping because of that. Wait, what's happening? What? Oh no! Of course, is my thing? I'm getting not an echo, but like a delay. It's a little delayed. I hate that. When you leave your OBS open, sometimes things happen. Dude, that Tennessee game, unbelievable. So entertaining. I mean, like, kind of sucked at the beginning, but the second half was good. Really crappy in the first half. But, man, that Eric Gray guy, Desmond. How do you do that's like MVP, right? I think he won. He should have won the MVP if he didn't. I don't know how. I mean, he recovered the onside kick, and then on the same drive where they got it, he ran in for the touchdown, the go-ahead touchdown. Anyway, so yeah, oil futures are at a critical resistance from September of this year. Right, we hit it. I mean, we've also hit it here, June of 2018. Probably before too. Yeah, right. Look right here. Listen, May of 2015, kind of in that, it's like a zone. All right, breaking that, you'll see $66 again. If you break that, well, I mean, there's not much resistance until after $66. Like 68 and $70. And we could, I mean, honestly, dude. I mean, look, I'm saying honestly because it's like, this is normally, you think high to low Fibonacci, but this high to low is what we might look at. And look at let me talk about inverse head and shoulder stuff here. Beautiful. Of course, when it ran up and hit that measure move, it did reverse all the way down, but bounced with higher lows than the previous low. So maybe this thing could be, X, A, B, C, D. We come up to deep retraces, 88% retraces, probably just eyeballing it, confluent with the 1618. Oh my God, right? It is. It's like you can't even see it because they touch, but they're there, eyeballing it, right? 786 confluent with the 1414. So you break this $66, you're going to 77. Break 77, you're probably going to $90. You break $90, you're going to 100. Close to it. Confluence area. Anyway, let's get to voice chat with the peoples. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Hello?
What's the haps?
G'day, mate. We'll try to find
Spencer was saying that the general for Iran should have been looking here and listening. Maybe, I don't know. It sucks. I mean, it sucks when people die, but hey, it seems like there were reasons why, because he was...
You don't have time to look here, listen.
Yeah, of course.
Someone else looking there and listening.
And American intelligence was looking here, listening.
Yeah.
Proactively, right? So...
Yeah, and they drone shotted you from a mile above Earth. A mile above you.
Yeah. So like, we're talking about the, crude futures up at that. We're back at that golden retrace, 618. Yeah, 618. So I don't know. I mean, you can break that. this $3 move, you break 63 bucks, which is kind of where we were. So, sorry, I just cracked a beer. With gold pumping, crude futures pumping, the stock market futures down, I think almost embarrassingly engulfing. Make sure this, hey, sound check. I don't even know, chat, because I know I was reviewing a little bit today.
Is that a joint?
I knew my vols wouldn't let us down. Gang gang gang. We gonna hire Bo Davis. Maybe even Tosh. Vols are back. Comma tangerine, tangerine, tangerine.
Tennessee Vols, Crypto Gang, thanks for the 420. Hey man, congratulations on the win. Hey, you pulled it in for the SEC. Right? I think it's like 5-6-2 or something like that in bowl game. It's the bowl game record right now. It's the best in FPS. So, thanks, man, and good game, very good game. But here's the engulfing candle currently happening. Right, every like dollar is getting wiped out. The gains from yesterday, today it's nope. So, and I was talking in the chat, the pregame before this about like, yeah, so look what's happening. There's tumultuous stuff in the markets happening. Stock market's not liking it, not responding well, but oil and golds are doing well. So if you had exposure to those markets, then maybe the bleeding won't be near as bad. But if you have no exposure to them and you're only exposed to the stock market and see what's going on, it's like you want to be diversified. Probst, isn't that right?
Yeah, I don't think this will have much effect on tomorrow. Personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like, remember, like, what is the thing? Like, it's just like the trend is bullish, you don't trade bearish patterns, or it's like they're just not as reliable. Same thing with like negative catalysts in an overall bullish trend. Like really too bullish, it's like those things like water off the back of the market.
And with oil, doesn't affect our markets nearly as much as it did.
Yeah.
Years ago. You know?
Yeah, just volatility happens on stuff like this. Another date for Bitcoin obituary. Whatever, man. Oh, big one's bouncing, dude, off that 6,800 area. I mean, we're closing in on 7K again. We're like less than $25 away.
Dude, that 6,800's been pretty reliable.
Well, no, I mean, inverse head and shoulders. I said it's like wait to see it. I mean, we're like right around there. I mean, this could just pull back again. But all right, so what'll happen on inverse head and shoulders that we see over and over and over again? Well, let's go to like EA. We can go to Amazon. We can go to any of them. I don't really care. But what happens almost like every time is you get a low on price, then you get that lower low. That's the left shoulder in the head. But what's always happening on that lower low? You're like always getting a bullish divergence, right? So this one's not that good, really, because it actually, you probably have to go to the weekly to see divergence or something.
Noise!
7-3 now in all bowl games.
7-3.
SEC is by far and away the best conference. LSU will cruise against Clemson.
I don't know about cruise, but I think they will come out as victors in that game. I mean, back to back, not gonna be easy. So, and Joe Burrow is incredible, Heisman winner, and he holds the FBS record for touchdowns in a game. So, I think he will prevail in the end. And I've got a little bit of money on it, but dude, I'm done. Like, I'm done with this season on betting for the most part. Like, it's been a good one. So it's vacation time for the rest of the year, and then football season when it comes back, we'll kick it back up. But thank you, dude, for the threes. Really appreciate it. All right, so like, what'll happen with these inverse head and shoulders?
7,000.
There it is, 7,000, Chad. Oh my God. So could we be creating a right shoulder? Always possible. And if you just get a real pivot, though, it's like we're looking at the daily time scale. This needs to stand, man. This aggression needs to stand. Okay, so EA, not really the best. This is such a large pattern. There's so much chop in between. Normally what you're looking for is like a low and a lower low. Bitcoin's inverse head and shoulders is a perfect example. I'll show you real quick. Yes, 7,015. Which one is it? Maybe it was this one. It was this one. Okay, so the inverse head and shoulders. My God. Just trying to get the example. Okay, a low on price, the lower low on price. What happens? You end up getting that divergence, right? All that freaking divergence. And it was on both oscillators, man. And so you ran up, created the neckline. Like Bitcoin created the neckline off the divergence recently, right? Back mid-December. And then we sold off and we looked left and we listened, and there was potential for an inverse head and shoulders, so that might be an area of value. So what happens? Sometimes you get bullish convergence, and then sometimes you get hidden bullish divergence, right? One or the other. So we had only bullish convergence on this one, but sometimes you get, again, the hidden divergence where you have a small amount of negative momentum, and then on the sell-off here we get a spike in negative momo, and it gives you a higher level of negative momentum, and that is the hidden divergence that we so covet sometimes, right? And that just means impending price action continuation. It's like, oh, it's real strong. So
that was the summer one where you drew it.
It was like I was going crazy, man.
As the head was forming.
Yeah, dude, I was going crazy. I was like, I'm not crazy. This works. It's real. We're continuing to diverge, like quintuple MACD bullish divergence, and then the RSI, and it's like it's coming, man. And then the bullish engulfing. Tennessee balls, man. Bruh.
Stacked an entire year worth of tendies betting on the following squads: Tennessee, Alabama, Clemson, LSU, Iowa State, and Cal.
I hear that. See, you said a couple names that I don't think I'd touch. Like, not with the kind of, I don't know, kind of made a decision this year to be less, I don't know, like, to not play the numbers game, to play the few. Jevy, man, oh my God. I'm the jet. Bruh. Wow.
Man, I hate cheering on wars because I know people are going to get hurt, but my investment's pumping.
Not seeing it yet.
Also, Happy New Year's, brother.
Dude, Jeffy, man. Thank you so much, dude, for the freaking 50. Tennessee Vols just moments before. Thank you so much for 1337. Holy crap. I mean, do we need to do the wheel? For that, man, y'all are amazing. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Jeffy. And I agree. And it's just like, there's nothing we can do about it. You didn't, like, have any say in what happened there. I mean, like, none of us can do anything but really try to make our own lives better with all this. You know, we look at, like, the doom and gloom of what's happening with the Fed injecting all this money in the repo market. Stock market's manipulated. You know, everything's just getting pumped. We live in these 4-year cycles. So nothing can really ever get addressed. Not the bad problems. Because the bad problems are going to bring on, like, oh my God, you, like, completely destroyed our entire infrastructure, whatever the way it was, to try to fix it in the long run. So we're just kicking the can down the road. The politicians are anyway. And so, again, at the same time, taxes continue to rise methodically over time. And again, with the money being printed, our US dollar is devalued. And, of course, wage stagnation is very real, too. So it's all I mean, we got our own problems, man, right? We got our own things to worry about. We can't be worrying about the war. So it's like, all right, it's not our fault. We saw a ton of bullish stuff on oil stuff, right? That's like, this is just crazy how it's happening with I mean, all these oil and energy stocks are probably going to possibly correlate positively tomorrow. So, right, Jeffy? I mean, you can't worry about it. You can't, because there's nothing we can really do about it. Take care of yourself, man. Thank you, dude, for the 50. Holy crap.
Markets will stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent.
Oh, yeah.
Don't fight.
Yeah. People just trying to fight Tesla, fight the S&P. I mean, there were many reversal areas. And the reversals did occur at these areas, but they were the stupidest, shallowest reversals ever. They were like 23% retrace, minor retrace, and then gone again. It's just,
I mean, dude, we saw it happen to people trying to short Tesla that whole time.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's like I mean, the 886 was a reversal area. It happened, right? It was perfect, but then like sellers tried for like a week to push the price down further, and then they couldn't, and then accumulate small whatever.
Yeah. When it dumped on the Tesla truck news,
yep,
it just went nowhere
and started a miniature amount of accumulation.
Call in profit, and so when it ran up, I executed my call and they're handed over my shares. Still made profit.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's gone again. But I think tomorrow, you think that Tesla will probably be affected. I mean, if the whole market's affected, yeah, Tesla will probably be affected, even though it has a low beta. Let's
How big is this issue?
excuse me, my God. Oh, we haven't even looked at gold. Hello? Dude, alerts going off on gold. Gold's hitting near. I mean, we are so close to 52-week highs. We're at 1538. Remember what happened on the daily close today on the stream where we closed above that resistance area? Look, we're getting follow through price action. So about, I don't know, about $20 away, less than $25 away from 52-week highs on gold. Beautiful. Once the breakout occurred, we was gone. We was king.
Hi.
That's right. Type in the chat for gold. Don't get mad at us for, monitoring gold for years and continuing to see, now accumulation, composite operators doing his thing in the breakout. And if you missed the stream today, what happened?
That's up like $18 since the last time. Nice.
Oh, gold, yeah. It will test, I'm sure, 1555 in time. Dude, where we are now, there's no resistance. Like, for it to stop now would just be weird. Okay. I mean, I guess if you fibbed, you could probably say we're at the 886 or something, but just looking left historically, it's just one of those situations where there's just nothing there. And that's like kind of why, like, I think, my God, gold, once it broke that 1525, 23 area, it ran up to like 1555, 1560, because that is kind of, I think, some sort of resistance. So very likely gold will see that and test 52-week highs not too far from now. Gold pumping, man. High for gold. High to the sky, just open Schwab account, step in the right direction. Absolutely, dude. That's amazing to hear, dude. I'm not making any kind of recommendation here, but if you're opening up the brokerage, I think it might be in one's best interest to open up a Roth IRA first. Now, one might have one, but I don't know. 55. Well, now I guess it's up to $6,000 a year. One can contribute to that, so you might be behind or whatever. But what's the saying? It's like, what's the best day to plant a tree? Today. What's the second best day? Yesterday. Anyway, that's awesome.
I think you put that backward.
Did I really? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess it could go either way. Whatever. Yeah, the best. Okay, what is it? What's the best day to plant a tree? Yesterday. Second best day today. Sorry. Yeah, I botched it, man. Dude, it's like Willy Wonka. So much time, so little to do. Andy opened his Roth IRA today. Boom, Andy, man. Fantastic. I don't know if it's too late. I think you can still add. You can contribute to 2018 and 2019 still, I think, until April. Might be wrong there.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, sweet. So it can be a double whammy. It can be up to $12,000 for last year and this year, 19 and 20. Very good.
Did you know they have Roth 401ks? Your company has to launch it, but
Yeah, they have to have them, right?
that wasn't around.
And then you can open one for your kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's also the education fund, right?
Yeah.
Remember, what's the letters for it? It's cool
not
though.
sure.
Got it. No, I told my buddy about it. It's a 529. 529 plans are named after Section 529 of the Internal Revenue Code, which was added in 1996 to authorize tax-free status for qualified tuition programs. Earnings in 529 plans accumulate on tax-deferred basis, and distributions are not taxed federally when used for qualified higher education expenses.
Yeah,
So that's wonderful. Everyone should take advantage of that if you have a kid. It's great. 529. Yeah, got my buddy in on it. Told him about it right before he had his first, and they going, man. Yes, 529. Sean Watson, uh-oh. I don't know how I feel about that, dude. That's kind of scary.
Condolences, man.
Yeah. Dude, we were talking about XRP today is like the Dow Jones Industrial, the S&P 500, that's like prime rib. And XRP is kind of like Taco Bell meat, ground beef, dude. Like, and now they're talking about, how do y'all feel about that?
That's like Jack in the Box tofu meat.
Yeah, but like, you know, most importantly, what do you think about them trying to think about maybe getting an IPO? Bueller?
Trying to get into an IPO?
That's what I'm hearing. Like, yeah, that's the word on the XRP street is.
Yes, Ripple, the company.
Yeah, Ripple.
Yeah, sounds like it's a scam. Man.
So the theory that I had, right, where I've always had the concern, is we don't really know, and no one's ever had a definitive argument that investing in XRP is actually investing in Ripple, right? Remember we said that a billion times, like over the years.
That's what it said in the IPO thing as well.
That you're not investing in Ripple if you're investing in XRP, right?
I think it's been pretty clear that if you're in
It's
XRP, you're not invested in Ripple.
Yep.
Blockchain from Ripple. This is as of 12/20/2019 from CNBC. Valued at $10 billion.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Ripple's valuation to now $10 billion.
But not XRPs.
To decline.
Yeah, wait for the IPO, Sean Watson. Now, if XRP was able to follow technical analysis like it had been, even in the past like year and a half or so, it's really bad now. I mean, I don't even know, dude. That's like, I look at it and I'm like, why would I have unlimited freedom to trade anything I want that exists, right? Pretty much. Contracts for everything. And I'm going to sit here and look at this crap and trade this? What's the point, dude? There's too many options, man. There's just too many things to bet on, per se, right? You know, whatever. Or inverse, per se.
Okay, like MACD triple bullish divergence, and then it just tanks. Because they add a shit ton to the market, or they add a shit ton of
yeah, it's just these variables that just don't even make sense, that aren't researched in traditional markets because they never really happen, right?
Here's where a large part of their valuation came from.
Alex Cobb's channel
sources a significant portion of its income from selling its holdings in XRP. According to industry outlet The Block, Ripple has sold $260 million worth of cryptocurrency over the last year. The other big chunk of its revenue comes from deals with banks and financial institutions that use blockchain technology for money transfers.
Okay.
So they're funding themselves by selling their coins.
And who gets hurt? The FOMO Moon Boys that bought in at $3 or something, right? That are still delusional. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, I try to just, I don't like looking at it, but like, if you sometimes go in there, you see the delusion, and it's like, holy crap, dude, it's bad delusion. Like,
dude, it's like what I was saying, that there's people out there just praying that they're going to break even somehow. They're not even looking at profit at this point, dude. There's no way.
Yeah, they just think that like they made the right bet, and 2 years have gone by now. Time has passed. The siege of time.
AMD just hit its all-time high after 20.
Yes, 2000 highs. My God, man. June of 2000. We can go to it and look at it real quick. Gold, man. Beautiful. Minimal, man. Another alert. Okay. AMD. And there's no way to fib this. It's gone, dude. It exceeded its major 1618. Now, I guess there is a way. No, there is a way. And we have to go to the weekly.
1,000.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Let's do that real quick. Look here, listen.
You could go 08 to the bottom.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll do that. We'll do the 2006 high.
I think it's already gone past that.
No, yeah, but the 1272 fib extension is $54, right? So we have targets. It's your most recent major high, right? You'd think. So we just broke it only in mid-November. So the next target is $54. The next target after that's $59.87, pretty much $60. And then the 1618, the gold mean ratio on AMD is 68.29. Wow.
Yeah,
That's wild, dude.
It's up 7% today. Jesus.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude. It's blue sky breakout. It's semiconductors, tech, dude. I mean, like, what do you think? Well, I mean, you know what was pumping the first market expansion we had. Nvidia was the golden child, led like the S&P. Remember that? Now it's AMD right now, dude. For real. And this is like, I think, the top performer of 2019. Like, not even a joke.
Correct. Yeah, of the S&P 500.
Yeah. I just remember just yesterday it got re-added to the S&P 500, I think in 2014 or something, 2015. Ridiculous. Is it got like delisted way back?
Yeah, it was like $2 or under $10 for years.
Yep. And then I remember when it broke $5, man. Dude, I'll tell you, a community like XRP is AMD, but they got a good reason to maybe be moonboys at this point. I mean, just because of the technology. I mean, the advancements in their core and computer processing tech, they got it, man. They got the edge on the market. And they got Lisa Sue Bay.
Yeah, she's a boss.
I'm trying to, like, what I'm thinking about is, like, let me hide. No, we're going to get rid of these fibs. No point in having them. Let's leave it like that. And let's clean it up just a little bit. I'm going to try to draw a channel. Like, I think we could probably get a channel. And you can use anchor points, one from February 2017 and one from September of 2018. And where the, oh my God, dude, just wait for it, okay? Just effing wait. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful, man, beautiful. Has it come up yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just did. It's right at the top.
I went from the bottoms.
Yeah. See how you could do that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could go in the bottom too. What have the best touches? I guess let's try it. I mean, we could go the new anchor point now. That new bottom. Go like that. See, that doesn't include the first run up from, like, you know, the 2016s, April 2016 up to February 2017. It like excludes that. And that's what makes it not as good. But I guess it's like there's more upside potential. You anchor it that way. Dang, dude. All right, so $54 AMD. See ya at 54. We're not too far away, and it won't take long to get there. All right. I mean, you just think that, like, dude, 81 on the weekly. Now, we did get to 90 on the weekly on that first move up, September 2018, the buying climax. And look how nuts this is. Divergence, get wrecked. Now, it did move and sold off a little bit, then just double bottom, gone again. This is what I'm talking about, man. You're looking for double bottoms and bullish trends. Inverse head and shoulders and bullish trends. Like Amazon. Perfect example, dudes. You're not looking for double bottoms and extremely bearish conditions, chat. Sorry, what'd you say?
Amazon's crushed it.
Yeah, but like the technicals made the the fundamentals made the technicals self-fulfilling, dude. Like, look at that. You can even see the inverse head and shoulders on the weekly, man. Get out of here.
By fractional shares now, so.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to help a lot, actually, you know?
Yeah. You can do it on...
Yeah, how does that go now? I know you could probably always do it on certain ones, right? But maybe you're saying it's becoming more mainstream now or something?
Yes, far more popular. God, that freaking account with them. I actually hate their trading platform.
Yeah, Bradford.
Interactive brokers, I think Schwab or... Is it Schwab?
I think so, yeah.
Schwab?
I mean...
Yeah, I think Schwab you can do it. I think E-Trade you can do it now. Most everyone's, yeah.
Andy says Gold Kangs are feasting tonight. Yes, we are. Yes.
Indeed, sir.
I love it. And dude, I mean, like, I think at market open oil assets, it'll be like rising tide lifts all ships. And we've already gotten in on like the nicest chunk of the gains, right? Like Halliburton's stupid. Interesting to see what'll happen with that and Nove and SLB and BKR, all many different assets in the oil energy sector that were beaten down to 100% retraces from the 2008 lows, 2009 lows, 88% retraces, and they're recovering. And now it's just like there's OPEC. It's like we get down to these levels, right? And then OPEC comes in and cuts out like trillions of dollars of supply, or trillions of barrels of supply. They cut them. So that's obviously like more demand. But now it's like this is happening? Like, are you kidding me? How is it so self-fulfilling, right? That this is happening when we're getting to these value areas. It's like, what? Bitcoin 7,024, highest high of the day. Just 27 now. My God, chat, we're up $82. My God, I feel like a Tennessee fan rooting for them. I'm like, come on, dude, 7,030. I'm just kidding. Tennessee Vol fans.
Both of our stocks, Schlumberger and Halliburton, are basically acting the same way.
Dude, then look at BKR, which I'll pull it up. It's a descending triangle bullish breakout. And look where it is today. Everybody that's out there, alarms go off. I mean, I've had this just plotted. And I knew, like, when I saw the accumulation, like, this is the one my dad brought up that he was getting, and he did. But, like, look where it is now. I mean, do you take profit here? Because look at the accumulation, the high or low, the inverse head and shoulder stuff. If you zoom in enough, you can see it on Baker. It doesn't really matter now. But, like, golden cross coming, and you were really overbought. You're like 75. Last time we were at 75 or so was in May of 2018. And guess what? That was when I guess we created our second touch point. We created this channel. So it does look like, I mean, this thing might be ready to sell off and back test the descending triangle broke out of.
Yeah, he's exponential.
It's running. Bitcoin's running.
Bitcoin 7,100 just randomly. Let's go to it. Oh my God. We just did it, man, Chad. We did it. Are we creating a left shoulder ahead, a right shoulder, or is it just a false profit? Still below that 50 moving average, but my God, if we're not up $150 on the day now. And are we pivoting on the RSI? Too soon to tell, but if we do, we call that bullish convergence, and it happens like we just talked about, right? Bitcoin had bullish convergence on its right shoulder going back to June, July last year.
Wow.
7,173. We have pumped now $234. Nearly 4% up on the day, chat. Let's go. 7,233. We are really going right now. Up 4.2%.
Is that a joint?
Bump it.
We're pumping right now. All right, 7,265.
We're at resistance on that fib channel, though. I'll show you the chart.
Okay. So what a move up in such a short period of time. Finally, just a smidge of volatility. If it was to close right now, we would be confirming a bullish engulfing candle on a potential right shoulder. And what we've been talking about is what we want to happen is whenever we sell off again and we backtest that 6,800 area, we want to make a higher low. A higher low signifies accumulation. Now, none of that's certain. We got a long way to go for this daily candle closes. All right, but Momo shift is what you want. What happened?
Do you see the fib channel I sent you?
Which one? The top one, bottom one? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
if you just switched from the anchor points from the top versus the bottom.
Yeah, we could. Let me pull that up on the other one. Yeah, inverse head and shoulders. I mean, this is how they start, and it could happen. Divergence into convergence, man. And guess what? You know, the positive momentum you were losing is now gaining. You're building it back. But you know, let's just remain calm because Bitcoin does crap like this all the time. We've already pulled back some, right? Just settle down. Oh my God. Of course, like the only stream that I don't have Bitcoin in the title, it starts moving. Late to the party, Bitcoin. It's gold, it's oil, and now a little bit of the cone. But it's back below 7,200 again. Whatever, man.
Yeah, it bounced right off that resistance. I'll post the TradingView link in YouTube chat.
Yeah, the way Bradford has it, I'll post it. No, I got it right here. 1 and 2 on the top, and then 1 on the bottom. And yeah, 75% trend line of the equidistant channel. Yeah, that's where you are. If we're to look at it that way. Got a lot of time left now. And that would be real, man. I think that down sloping resistance, you know, we like look at it like we would at the wedge, right? Where, you know, the common retrace area, eventually you're looking for 8,200 to 8,600. I mean, that's, but still below that 50. Are we pivoting here on the RSI and getting convergence? Very possible. Steve S coming in because the craziness. What's up, dude? Time to edit title. I did a little bit. I mean, but I'm not going to take the gold and oil pumping out of the front part. Just putting it in the middle. Because it's far more significant what's happening because, you know, on oil and gold than just Bitcoin moving up. Oh my God, $250. Whoa, dude. Whoa. I mean, I guess like people, we're just so thirsty for any volatility on Bitcoin. We'll take anything at this point. Shorts got so wrecked. Whatever, dude. I mean, have fun. Have fun shorting an asset that's already, you know, retraced 65% of the way. I mean, to me, I don't see that. After an impulse up, going short on an asset, it's retraced 61% all the way already multiple times and could be maybe trying to paint a higher low. Again, there's just so many assets you can trade. Why even like, oh man, someone's putting a gun to our head, we have to trade Bitcoin. It's like, no, that's not how it works, dude. Diversify your analysis of different assets so you don't have to be like wondering and guessing. Oh God, I'm turn on my fan. It's getting hot. Hold on. Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Whoa.
Am I crazy? That's not crazy?
The echo. Like, it's cool.
Good. Okay, sorry. Making sure it worked. Because, like, I was like the other day, I think it was on the where y'all destroyed me stream, where thought I had it working and it wasn't, and it was I guess I watched the replay. I'm like, it's so embarrassing, dude. So embarrassing. AMG, the God's Thought. What's up, Pokemon Red, dude? Where's Pokemon Blue? You told me you were gonna bring Pokemon Blue to the party one day, and you just haven't. What's the problem, dude? Did y'all not like make amends? The game was released in like late 90s. Should have gotten over it by now. Your feud. Yes, so 7201. If we could somehow pivot and make a higher low here, very good. And where is that? Where is the gosh dang it, this chart. Where is it? 6800. What do you talk about? A spring? And then what happens after the spring? Anyone in voice chat? Hello, Euler?
Bruh.
When you spring, what happens often after a spring occurs off a critical historical support? Do we know what happens after a spring to the upside, bouncing off a critical support, or, you know, falling below it, then busting back above it? What happens after that?
Keeps running, maybe?
Bullish engulfing candle?
No, the back test of the spring, right? Remember? So when we have a critical support, like 6,800, right? We fell below.
I'm behind on the chart. Are we looking at BTC still?
Yeah, but nah, yeah, I was just asking, like, you know, it's like trivia for y'all, I guess. I don't know, to make, you know, it's good. This stuff's like reinforces your knowledge, and if you were maybe kind of remembered it, and you're like, I don't know, you know, and then we say it, I say it again, you know, oh yeah, and it sticks in your mind more. So, yeah, on Bitcoin, you know, 6,800 we know is so important as a support. Yeah, retest. Yeah, a retest occurs, a back test. Stay-at-home Kings, man. So it's like we fell below 6,800, and then we you know, the divergence was there. We're exhausted. We knew we were exhausted. It's like, what's gonna happen? And then the bullish engulfing candle occurs. What? And so that's a spring. Anytime you fall below critical support, and then soon after you bounce and break back above it, that's the spring. And then we'll crap around and then eventually back test the spring, where we don't necessarily go like where that historical support is, we go and back test it and then bounce from there. And that's when the big run happens.
Now, as far as chart patterns go, like the ones that are likely to run and not back test, those are head and shoulders and triangles.
Yeah.
They're less likely to get back test.
I guess it depends on the situation. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember all the research done. I think all patterns have the chance of back testing, and those are normally always the best secondary entries for the trade. The first are always going to be like at divergence, right? But then the divergence might not be playing. I mean, like, dude, I don't know. Bullish. Okay, so bullish divergence at a 6,800 area, reasonable. It hit it, but a lot of times when that happens, we'll have big runs up, but it didn't happen here. There just wasn't enough demand. Yeah, back test. I mean, this is not really the same because it's not Bulkowski, right? Bulkowski doesn't do like, he never did like, I don't know in the books that I've read that he was doing the statistics on spring back tests and stuff like that. I've never even heard him really talk about springs and Wyckoff stuff. So, just from what I've seen out there, you know, the literature I've read on him. But again, so I don't know the difference, but like, you know, I mean, I know the difference. I'm just saying, like, I don't know the statistical chances. Like, you know, I know ascending triangles often, very often, back test before they run again, but sometimes they don't. Like, remember Bitcoin in April April 1st, when it broke that sell wall, we never backed it. It was gone, dude. So I think at this point, if it is going to pivot, which I don't know, it could be a big L, who knows, man. But a neckline has now been built. It's a real neckline, right? Dragon is there still, but now you can look at this maybe. You know, we draw the orange for the neckline. So that neckline's around 75, 7,600. 7,600. But I'm not sure we're done here. But this is the idea that we had. We could always come back down to 6,800, test it, show more convergence, divergence, whatever. And then we go. I mean, these are areas potentially for an entry of this trade. I mean, like, dude, that's it. So what you want, if you're a bull here, is you really want this candle to close engulfing at this area. That's it. That's the first step to prosperity. Because, like, if the pattern is now, like, if it's like the market maker is painting this pattern right now, I mean, a measured move of the pattern play, it's just like the dragon, dude. It would run you up to 8,800. 100% measured move of this would be that 8,800, and that is around the top of. That's like 8,600 is the conservative golden retrace from that high to low. My God. Oh my God, it's very windy outside and it's rainy, dude. This is very appropriate for what I'm wearing, if you knew my weather. Dude, it's nuts. Hold on, one sec. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Are y'all here? Anyone? Bueller?
Yeah.
Today, mate.
Oh, dude, look, Bitcoin pumps $250, and look who shows up. It's Joe Panu, man. 14K. We're up $200. 14K. Oh my God, dude. Can't believe it. What's up, Kevin, dude? Weather is nasty out, yeah, dude. 70-mile-an-hour winds in Wyoming. Yeah, I've heard about semi trucks that, if they're not careful, they'll flip over. They can't have like empty loads in their, their 18-wheeler stock or whatever. Something crazy like that. Oh, you can't hear me? What? Yes, you can. I don't believe you.
I hear you, but I'm only on Discord, so.
No, we're good. I can see myself. Like, if they can hear me or not, I know. Like, by the mixer, audio mixer. Probst, are you there, man? Yeah, I figured. Got a little quiet, man. Oh, don't let this miniature Bitcoin pump distract you from the fact that gold is less than $25 away from 52-week highs Kappa. Also, like, almost 10-year highs. Okay, so, and don't let it distract you from the fact that oil futures are pumping on that news of the Iranian terrorist, whatever you want to call him. I mean, he's the commander general. He was drone struck. So craziness across the markets.
Crypto Knight, do you mean support or do you mean resistance? You said, why is there so much resistance at 6,800?
Why is there so much at 68? That's not resistance, that's support. He's like, why is there so much support at 6,800? Because you look left, you look here, listen. All kinds of support Many times you've hit it. That is why. Historical. Look left when in doubt. Okay, Ethereum. Let me guess. Ethereum's also doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin. Oh, I guessed right. Oh my God. It's not up as much as Bitcoin. It's up only 1.85%. But holding, it did the thing, man. It spring, and then back testing the spring, and it's not fallen below that historical critical support. Not very historical. Ethereum doesn't have much support at all looking left anymore. There's like barely any. Nothing like Bitcoin. So good for you, Ethereum. Yes, $129. Great. And then Litecoin. Probably the same thing, dude. Oh my God, 2.8% up on the day. Wow. What's happening here? Sorry, that was Ethereum. Wasn't even, it was supposed to be in log, wasn't. Here it is, dude. Look, the support, the spring that you already back tested, you're back testing it once more. $40, $39.50. What look left, $39.43. You are holding, which is good. It's a good thing. You have to hold. It's not good if you fall below this. You're too close, man. Best rappers in the world. Dylon, 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 and Dylon. Jeez, man. I guess it's just me, man, again.
Was that Cool Runnings?
No, that was a Dave Chappelle skit.
Oh, that's right.
You're too close, man.
That's right.
All right, well, I've been live about an hour now. And, whatever. 7,232. Up, again, close to 4.2%. What's up, Capitalize? Yeah, man. It happened in real time. A spit hot fire. That's it. War Machine gets it, dude. This is going to be like a one beer night. Alts are kind of decoupling, Arthur.
Oh, season done, yeah.
Yeah, it's all season, dude. I don't know, man. Like, altcoins to me are just like, they are just these assets that are just, in my perception, illiquid in a market that is inefficient and manipulated and unregulated and very, very new, like 2 years old. It's kind of a joke, man. A lot of them. A lot of altcoins are just jokes. And I'm just, I'm more interested in looking at assets with history and also fundamentals that can back up their price, which is like price to earnings, earnings per share, forward PE, right? Revenue, debt, all those things are how you can justify an asset having a price. And in this market, all these assets have to back them up is nothing but like momentum of the macro, which is not that good right now, and speculation and news catalysts. And guess what? Breaking news, there is no real news on most of these trash projects in crypto. They were created, they were pumped, VC marketing, budget, and then they dumped, and then they just never really quite been the same ever again. For real reasons, because you had an $800 billion market cap. That was VC money. That was tons of VC money. And now we're back down to 200 billion or less. And that hadn't really changed.
And it's what, like 60% of them haven't produced or didn't produce a single line of code for 2019.
Wow.
Exit scams, man. Exit scams.
Yeah, what a joke. It's just like, oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna trade Litecoin over Activision, right? Give me a break, dude. I'm gonna invest in Ethereum over Nvidia or something. It's just like, what? Well, it's just welcome to the world of crypto, man. And sorry, it's like some hard truths, but no S coin owns me. Like a lot of other people will take money of these crap projects and promote them on their channel with called pre-rolls before my stream or something. They'll give me their video and I'll play it before the stream starts. It's like, yeah, right, dude. Never do that. They will be back, man. No, you get actually in the VC community, you get laughed at. You get looked at sideways. You bring up anything crypto in the VC world, Silicon Valley, it's like blacklisted.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't even say the word ICO.
Yeah, don't say it. And if you were an ICO and now you're trying to IPO, whatever, dude.
You're not going to get VC money. You're going to get dumb public money if it's still good.
Oh, I mean, that's
Which
why
I'm
all
not sure
these
it does.
that's why all these scams exist in crypto, because it's a lot of it's driven by retail. I mean, such small market caps, they need all they can get. Anyway, I mean, we're gonna do airdrops, man. Let's do a bunch of airdrops. What's the point? Okay, so should we look at XRP? What's the point, dude? Because we know XRP is not even how you even invest in Ripple anyway. So, oh my god, man, it's up 2%. Ghost of SYX passed. Oh my god.
SLV gonna break out soon, or is silver trash like my spy puts?
SLV gonna break out soon. I mean, SLV already broke out, dude. SLV is the same chart as XAG, which is what we look at. And this is it. This is what I got for you, man. It's like, where were you before Christmas? Like, we were watching this intently. And when we did break out, we did this. We did the breaking news thing. We have broken down, oh my God, everybody. And look at it now. Bullishly engulfed yesterday, and we're getting a little fall through price action here, and we're near a critical resistance. We're at a critical resistance, 1820 or so. So when's it going to break out? Already happened, brother, man. Divergence. You didn't get in on, I mean, I definitely bought silver with that divergence. Gold was in accumulation mode too at a 382. Just overall bullish trend, man. Bullish trend. So will it break out? It already has. So the next move, you break 1820 or so, you're going to 1869. You break 1869, you're probably going to 1961. That's a 786 retrace from that high in June of 2016 to the low point. So we reversed at a 78% retrace, but when we did eventually pivot, we made a much higher low than the previous low, indicating vast amounts of people own this asset. More people own this asset than before. Higher lows. So now we're running again. Very good. No, XRP is not pumping yet. Who cares about XRP? Like, oh my God, this is not a brainwashed FOMO channel, okay? Delusional channel. Who cares about XRP in a time like this? God. How much they paying you, dude? He volunteered to be removed.
XRP.
I know, dude. It's just like, what?
Oh man, can we look at the Aussie dollar? I thought we were going to be cash.
Dude, I mean, you broke out. Like, first step to recovery is a breakout. I think that's pretty good, man. We looked at it in the day stream. You hit the 236, right? You hit the shallowest retrace. And you pulled back. But not too bad, and you come down to 69 cents or 68 cents, make a higher low and run again. I mean, common retrace area is between 72 cents and 75.7 cents.
Sweet. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Excuse me. Smoke everywhere outside. Fires again. Same area as the other day. Oh my God. Julia's in trouble, chat. We must get a helicopter to her immediately.
Hey, Crypto Wagyu, sorry to break it to you, man, but I don't think anybody cares about a new cryptocurrency.
Yeah, dude, no one cares about a new cryptocurrency. No one cares. Like, it's like, okay, so, all right, we'll let the new cryptocurrency exist for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and then we'll talk about it then, okay? Square Crypto, really? They're Square the stock, dude. We like talking about Square the stock because it's actually a real thing and isn't like a project that's going to get abandoned and screw everybody in a couple of years. Like, no thanks, dude. Savage. Gold going for it, man?
Spicy meatball.
What? It's going, dude. 1539. Let's go. Gold near its session high. Google search XRP tattoos. We'll do that, Wendy. We'll do that right now. XRP tattoos. Why not, man? A little break from monotony. Will Smith can
dox me, bro.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'm doxing people in this audience, right? Dude, it's pathetic, too. Look. Oh, God. Scrubs,
just press 1 if that's your tattoo that shows up on screen.
Yeah, press 1 if this is your tattoo. And look at it, the old scrub ripple.
Hex RP, please, sir.
Oh, Mr. Lodick, don't make me vomit.
Bruh.
Hex RP, he says. He's requesting that. So what is this? Is this a... Yeah, somehow the forks are mating with each other now. The scams are mating, and they're, like, procreating into Hex RP. Wow. Cutthroat game, the Mitchray TA chat. Yeah, only if you bring up crap projects, dude. It's like people got wrecked, and we hate those people that scammed those other people that got wrecked. Too many ones. All right, so these are your tattoos. We'll salute, dude. Patience is a virtue. That's not real. That can't be real. That's too stupid.
They look Photoshop, and I don't blame them.
Yeah. That one looks real and terrible, dude. God.
Somebody wrote in magic marker or something and they just kind of traced.
Yeah, maybe. I guess. That like can't be real, dude. Oh, look, Ethereum tattoo. That looks very real. It looks very real, dude. What is it? It's like, oh, look at this hype beast, dude. I think this is Matt Beasley. Picture Matt Beasley right here. Net tattoo. Oh, look, there's a freaking Binance tattoo. An IOTA tattoo. This one looks real. You can see like the inflammation after he got it. It's like a freshly new tattoo. Look here, listen. Like pathetic. Imagine having an IOTA project tattoo because it ran up $4 and you maybe quintupled your money. Okay. Oh my God. There's no way this is real.
That Bitcoin neck tattoo, what the hell? Somebody got a Bitcoin Cash one. I gotta see that.
Did they?
No, I would laugh if they did.
I gotta be
The real
careful here.
Satoshi, man.
Bunch of skin, dude. I don't want to like some girl's boobs to pop up on the Google search accidentally. All right, we did it, man. We did it at your request.
Skycoin.
Yeah, Sky. Can you look at the Skycoin tattoo on my face? Dude, Sky tattoo. And then like the CEO gets like caught like on tape talking about inside trading and stuff. Like when he's gonna dump it and stuff. LPLT says, I hope you all entered a short. Dang, dude. Savage. That's not nice, man. Look here, listen on gold. We're looking here, listening, Pabs, man. Well, that's what I saw. I saw some girl had like where the tramp stamp is, like a QR reader code.
Fundi coin.
No, never, dude. Never. That won't even be a joke. How much would it take? Nothing. I mean, like, it's priceless. I mean, right? How much would it cost to get a tattoo? And I'm like, or an XRP tattoo, and it's like, it's priceless because like you can't afford it. No one can afford it because it won't happen ever. Now look at IQ. Yeah, man, I looked at IQ in the day stream. That inverse head and shoulders is playing out for all Chinese tech stocks. Rose like the Jesus man. Bullish. Well, a golden cross is imminent on IQ. Huge green candle. Bullish Mara Bazoo. Pretty much. It's crazy, man. I mean, the measure move at the IQ pattern, $25.51. XRP teardrop tattoo. There we go. Mid-trade tattoo, tramp stamp. Yeah, let's do it, man. Script R. Well, thanks for the 333 people tuned in on a night stream with a little bit of Bitcoin price action, the upside, but you know, it's really not that big a deal. It's up. It's gonna sit here. Who knows? I mean, it might be the right shoulder, but we don't know yet. We need more data. We need a candle close confirmation of a bullish engulfing candle, which I'm sorry to say we're like 18, 19 hours away from this candle closing on Bitcoin. Oxy's up, yeah, Oxy, man. Well, that was at that great area, right? It gapped up. Well, I'm sorry, man. The bullish divergence was continuing on like the Jesus man. You double bottomed, the wedge, you're out, you're climbing, dude. 3.32% up today. Yep, and crude futures just come in full circle. Boom, here you are, right? Critical resistance, 63.38 or so. A high, a peak from September of this year. You break that, you're probably going real fast to $66. You break 66 bucks, there's a real good chance. 70. I mean, each one's going to play a role as a resistance, but you think after breaking this, we could very well see 76 bucks in time. That's it. Gold, or not gold. It's as good as gold right now after the catalyst that has propelled it to higher prices. Gonna be a good year, William. Absolutely. This is gonna be our year, chat. And I don't know why this turned off. Can somebody sub or something so we can turn this back on? Thanks. What's up, Freddy, dude? You have a one and a half hour commute. Dang, dude. You should have been here an hour and 14 minutes ago, dude. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live. Just a Thursday night.
I don't know if that did anything. Trying to fix your light.
Nah. I mean, nothing went off, so. It doesn't matter. I guess I'm done with the stream. It's all good. It's been a good one. I mean, we looked at stuff. We covered what's happening. I don't really know, like, what you want me to do here. I mean, this late at night, like, let's go to Bitcoin again, right? Is that what you want, chat? I mean, where we might have an inverse head and shoulders or something going on. Like, this is how it starts. If it's going to happen, this is definitely how stuff like this starts. So it could just fail and dump again to lower prices. 6,800, you're here, and you're converging on the RSI for now. Dow futures down 200. Oh my God. When probes is absent on these nights, it's very apparent. Volume down on Bitcoin. Whatever. Yeah, who cares? Green candle. You should be happy that it's even, I guess, at least in the green.
I mean, if you want to talk about actual volume on the daily, That's what you want to see before any type of big move.
Yeah, but it's so weird on this market. Like, it's like the big money that move these markets aren't even on exchanges, so it's like it doesn't even matter like that, right? They're gonna move it, and then everything else is reactionary. So, yeah, I guess. And look at the volume now; it's like nothing, I guess. What is happening? What's up with my lights? They're off. For what reason? I'm gonna
Technology, man.
I'm resetting it. There we go. Okay.
I guess chat just stopped or YouTube froze. I'm not sure.
No, that's sometimes how like dead it gets. But you know, you learn that. You learn these things. So, whatever. I guess I'm just gonna hang up and then I'm gonna end the stream and just get some rest and do it all again tomorrow. All right.
Hey, go join Patreon. It's a good time to do it.
Yep. Second of the month, if you want to learn how to read charts and identify divergence and reversal areas, all that stuff, Patreon's the way to do it. So many educational resources involved. So, all right, hanging up. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for the support.
Thanks, Mitch.
Later, man.
Thanks, brother.
Here's y'all. Okay. So I will, I guess I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for the likes, love, support, the contributions. Thank you, Jeffy, man. Shout out Mr. Lodick, Jeffy, Tennessee Vols. Thank y'all three for the contributions. And also thank one person tipped that goes to FYX. Thanks for the $3.80 XRP. Really appreciate that, crypto. I'll just be back tomorrow sometime, I guess. So until then, respect the TA.